Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. I'm back with another video. That's right, it's no lawn care video. Uh, Nothing's really happening out in the lawns. Everything is all brown and dried out. It's just not looking good. Probably it's not going to be looking good until next year sometime. Probably around, I want to say March next year when things start to green up more. Right now it's just, no, I'm not doing any type of work. No one's calling me, and so hey, it's something totally different. So right now I'm sitting at the computer, and hey, just looking at some different things, um, different stuff to make some different plans, and well, basically, plans for different trips. That's what I'm looking at, guys. But anyway, hey, in this video, I'm gonna tell y'all about some. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me look at this. Oh yeah, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at some water here. Try to share that with y'all. What I'm looking at. Well, I'm looking at some water. Got a little boat out here and all. So. Hey, it's floating across the water. Yeah, I'm probably going to have a lot of boats out there. What I want to say, guys, sometimes, in life, you have a lot of ups and downs and a lot of uncertainties in life. I mean, you plan for things and it may not always work out that way for you. And so, looking at the water, you think about it, you be dreaming, you're like, I want this, I want that. Or you'll think about what somebody else have accomplished in their life about working and having this and that. And they get these things. And what I'm speaking on is you could, just to say you may inherit somebody else's well-being when they're gone. So what I'm talking about is, well, I met some people when I was younger and growing up, and that happened. And they did inherit some stuff, like a house, a car, and a little money. Well, as time went on, they didn't do a lot for themselves, and they came across this, by their parents. Well, not having anything, you won't know how to keep some things, and that's kind of what happened to them. When they came into a large sum of money, it was just squandered. It was like, wow, I got all this money, I'm gonna get me this, I'm gonna get me that. And they did that. And, and they were older. And let me tell you what happened. They ended up, they had some old cars, they sold them for a little or nothing. To get some more money. They sold that. Then they had a home. There was one couple. They had a home. Parents had left them. And so it needed fixing up. So they decided to get a home equity loan. And, supposed to get the money to fix the house up. But they didn't fix the house up. They took the money and put some mags on some old vehicle that they had. It was some, I don't know, some kind of station wagon or whatever. It was urban or something. But anyway, they took that thing and put some mags on it and got it cleaned up and got it looking good, shining and riding around. Meanwhile, they neglected what the purpose was for, to fix the house up. But it was some more money. They like, whoa, we got some more money here. Okay, we got some more money. And so they squandered all that money away, and they didn't pay that loan back. And so what happened, they ended up going homeless. They didn't have no place to stay. They had to get out of there. So they didn't have no place to stay. So then they had some children. So then their children had some children. And so they ended up having to go and stay with them because they, oh wow, I'm looking at this guy, there's a boat passing another boat and it's blowing the horn at him. But anyway, they ended up having to stay with the children. And, you know, it's just, if they would have taken, just put some of it back and or save something or put something somewhere else, then that wouldn't have happened. You know, they could have just saved and worked and just kept the house, kept the old car that they parents had left them, but no, they came into something and they couldn't handle it, and so they fumbled the money away. So what I'm saying is sometimes we have to educate ourselves so that we can be able to handle that. You know, when your hands inherited something, you want to be able to handle the situation, like keeping a home or taking care of it. And that's kind of when you growing up, you have to learn responsibility so you can cope with what's going on around you. Now, and that's why I say sometimes in life things can be so uncertain. You can have, and then while you have it for a little period of time, you know, it was a short time, and if you can't handle it, then you go back to your way of not having anything. So sometimes we just have to really think about our situation and figure out the way that we can handle that. And so they didn't figure it out. Now they're much older, and well, it's no bouncing back for them. I'll say much older, and so they still staying with their kids, and that was bad. Now, here's another. Let me see what it was. It was two boys and a girl. When I was little, I knew these people, and I knew the mom and dad. Well, they didn't have very much, but they had some. But they worked and saved, so they didn't have a house they were renting. And what happened was, well, the dad worked and they saved. They had some type of, I don't know, some kind of funds on the job, whatever. No, I don't know what kind of plan he had, but whatever he had, he left it to his 3 kids. Well, here we go again. Kids got all of that money. I think they had about, I think he left them about 300,000. So 100,000 per child. So that's what they got. And where that went, they squandered the money. They was like, one of them, one brother said, man, I'm gonna give me a new car. He got him a new car. He said, I'm gonna give me another new car. Boom. Spent the money. The other brother, he got him a new car. Boom. Spending that money. He got him a new car, got him some clothes. Now, meanwhile, they still rent. Now, the sister, she took the money and got her house. And I think she got her house, and no, she already had a car, so she didn't get a car. But the other two, they got the cars, and they just spent the money, the $100,000. It just went quick, boom. So, cars were fine, nice, pretty cars. I think it was Z28, I think they had Trans Am, all of them. it's fine. Well, they don't even make them, some of those cars, they don't even make them anymore. So what happened was they ended up, last time when I seen them, they spent all that money, and then now they were riding around in hoopties. I was like, wow. So the money went quick. They couldn't handle it. It was like so much. It was like, yay. It was like they had hit the lottery or something. They were happy and were just buying up stuff. And then they ended up broke. Gone. All the money gone. And I was like, wow. Didn't put none of that back. So now, they still working today, but they could have saved some and they would have had some, but they didn't. They squandered the money. And hard times came up and they didn't have the money, and it was like, wow. So quick. I mean, as that old saying, easy come, easy go. And that's the way they went. It was an easy come, easy go situation for them. And this goes on and on. I mean, I don't know. Throughout my journey, I've met so many people, and they would have, and then they would end up not having anything. I was like, wow, that's wow. Not having anything. Have something, and then they don't have nothing. I'm like, something's wrong with that. Same. Another one, parents. It was a lady. She had her son. Dad passed, and what I recall was he left him quite a bit of money. Well, all of that money went, guys. I mean, easy come, easy go. Today, if you ask them about that money, can't give you no answer where that money went. And I'm like, what? I mean, I'm like, I can't believe it. Now, the person is much older, and they don't have any money. I was like, I can't believe it. What? Easy come, easy go. And it keeps happening, guys. It keeps happening. And then sometimes they'll have family members and everything is going great. And then when when they down to one family member, like say the dad gone, then the mom gone, then it's the sisters and brothers. And they leave something, then some say, well, I ain't gonna pay for that. And then they start fighting over it. Then next thing you know, they don't maintain the property, they don't cut the grass anymore, they don't paint the house, they don't fix up nothing because they can't come together anymore. So then they say, well, we want to sell it. I want my part. I just want my part out of this. I want my money. And I said, okay, to keep from fighting, they say, okay, we'll just sell it. And then once they sell it, once they get that money, then they don't have no more money. They get it and they squander it and spend it, and I was like, wow. So you just get in a situation where that you can't believe it. You just can't believe what's going on again, right? And that's the thing. What I would say is that parents have to get everything in order and say what's what and what they want their loved ones to have while they're around. Because once they're gone, things may not work out. It may not work out. And some families, they just cannot work together. And I see this over and over. You got sisters and brothers and whatever. Something happens. It don't work out. It don't work out, guys. And I mowed a lot of lawns. I met a lot of people. And it was just, wow. The way things would happen after one would of stuff in order. I mean, it creates a mess. So the thing about this, what I'm explaining in this video, all the uncertainties in life. I mean, everything is so uncertain. I mean, you can be healthy today and sick tomorrow, or down for years, and it just and very disturbing. I'm gonna tell you, once had a customer, worked all his life, had good money, retired. But wait, when I say retired, he retired and he worked at this company and had a good retirement, and he wanted this car. So he had saved his money. He wanted some, I don't know what kind it was, some type of Mercedes or something. So he went and got the Mercedes. Then after he had purchased the Mercedes, he took sick. He had found out he had cancer in the leg or something, and then 6 months later he died. So many uncertainties that go on in life. I mean, you may be up today and down tomorrow. You just don't know. But you have to keep a positive mind and keep moving and doing what you want to do in life. Living a good life. I mean, living a good life, I don't care how much money you have. That doesn't matter. The most important part is good health. If you don't have no good health, it don't matter how much money you have. That ain't gonna save you. But what's gonna save you is hopefully you have some good health. Try to take care of yourself and stay healthy and well the best you can. That's what you call a good life. Good life is not suffering, because suffering is, let me tell you, that's nothing good. I visited those hospitals a number of times. I spent many nights in there and seeing a lot of people going through some stuff. It wasn't nothing nice. And I mean, what they would have to go through to try to stay here, it was not nice. And I was like, wow, that's an education within itself when you see that. If you ever spend any time in a hospital, sitting in the chairs, sitting out in the lobby and just waiting, and you see people coming back and they're crying, and they, after seeing their loved ones, and when they come out and say, we need to have this talk, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. It's not good. But what can be good is what you do with your life and make it good, and take it more serious, like all your finances for working and having stuff. Don't get caught up in a lot of materialistic stuff. I mean, it's great to have these things. You'll see them because that's marketing. When you see it out there and somebody else has it, they may not be doing all that well, but they may be, as they say, fake it till you make it. Some of them just faking it, and they're not really doing all as well as they pretend that they are doing. And you can get caught up into that. You don't want to get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that. False pretenses, false, fake, not real. Some of it is, some of it's not. But do you know which is which? No one knows. But you know what's real. You have to take a determination and say, okay, this is real. That's not real. Well, let me check into this. Because what I'm saying is, I would see a lot of people get caught up into these scams. Oh God. I mean, they believe that if they get into this, that they're gonna have this, and they're gonna get this, and that don't work. And what I'm saying is I've had some customers like that and they lost everything because they believed that if they did this and they did that, things would get better and they would get all this money, and it didn't work out that way for them. No, it didn't work that way. Didn't work that way. They were, as I say, you were dreaming. You had a big dream. The only way you can really make it is work hard and get a good education and invest in yourself to work harder, and you can provide probably a good life. But everything's uncertain, so don't get caught up in all that false pretense stuff, guys. I'm just here to just share some word with you, experience with you, and what I have come across in life and have experienced, and seeing people after people would get caught up into this stuff. And I was like, man, it's sad. It would get me down because I was like, oh my. Look at this. What has happened here? And some of them, they would tell me their stories of what had happened. And it was like, wow, this is sad. But it was a big education to me, because I was like, man, how somebody could do them like that. But they did. They didn't care. So you have to be careful in all, that you do. Be careful. Don't get caught up in those types of scams. The person that's gonna win is the scammer. The scammer, because they gonna come up with more scams. Scam after scam. That's it's bad. Now I can tell you, I've done a lot of lawn care jobs, and I got scammed on some of those jobs. And when I say got scammed, they start out good, and then what it is, they want to get your trust. And you say, well, okay, you always paid me, and okay, oh, no problem, I'll get you next time. Oh, okay, so you go on and you cut it. They didn't got your trust. Then after, so many times, then they stop paying. They don't pay, and then they don't intend to pay. You done got scammed. So what I want to say is, you thought in your mind, you thinking that, oh, maybe it's a good customer. No. I learned my lesson. Ooh, I can tell you a number of properties that I mowed and how much money I lost. I lost a lot of money, because a lot of money and a lot of time that I can't get back from fooling with those types of people. Can't get your time back, and I lost on that. That's just the way it is. But I had to keep moving, and that's what I did. I was upset about it, but I said, that's okay. That's okay. I got scammed. Not one time, not two times, not three times, a number of times. Year after year after year, I would run into that. And oh God. I'm gonna tell you, I bet some of them, I would go and mow this property, and after mowing, everything is there, and they not there. So I go back the next week to get my money. Everything that was on the property, they done moved. I got it looking good, everything, and I didn't get my money. And what they done? They were renting a house, and they had got evicted. And what I was like, what? And why would they? Because it was going to. Well, I don't know what it was. But then some I was just wondering, they wanted to get their deposit back, so they had to get the lawn looking good and everything. And so, right, I didn't catch this one. So they said, hey, can you come over again and mow this? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm like, okay. So then I called to get paid and all. God never showed up. I lost on that. It was, ooh. But I didn't, over and over and over, that's part of doing business. You don't know, you don't know, but it's a lot of scams. I lost $400 on doing a flower bed job. Got all the flowers, got everything, didn't get paid. Lady told me she was going to the bank to get the money. Had my friend there with me. I said, man, I done got scammed again. Yup, got scammed on that one, guys. And we sit there from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 3 hours. The lady never showed back up. And called my phone and said, oh yeah, I'm over here at the bank and I'll be there soon. Never showed up, never called. Tried calling him, never would answer. Got scammed, guys. So this is why I'm saying life is so uncertain about a lot of things that go on in life, a lot of uncertainty. So, I was thinking about it and I said, you know what, I just want to share that with y'all because I don't want nobody to go through what I went through and I got scammed. And that's a hurting feeling because you want that money and somebody to do you like that and you're like, what in the world? Why would someone want to do you like that? But that's just the way it is, guys. It is tough. And I'm like, man, you have to just, as I was saying, be on your P's and Q's at all time because you just never know where that scammer may be be laying around, looking around, and as that old saying, gotcha. And that happens a lot. A lot of people get got. And so you have to pay attention. And this by me doing these videos, through these videos, they educate people, that's the thing. Sharing knowledge and experience to help another person so that don't happen to them again. Nobody wants to get hurt, nobody wants to get scammed. But as that old saying, if somebody would have told me, I would have paid more attention to what was going on, or I would have listened, or maybe I could have asked somebody some more questions about this, get some more references about this, and maybe I could have prevented that from happening to me. But I didn't. Nobody was around to educate you. Nobody was around to inform you of those types. But through some of these videos, it can help you learn a lot. If you look through some of the videos that are out there, they help you learn, educate you, because you might not be aware. You'd be like, oh man, I didn't know that. What looks good don't mean it's always good. Hey, you see a lot of stuff, a lot of times people be looking at as what they say, a man or a man looking at a woman looking at a man, and what they may be looking at may not be all what it claimed to be. And so you gotta be aware of what you're looking at. Sometimes if you're not aware of what you're looking at, you might as well look at it and move on. Don't look at it and stop it or talk to it. Leave it alone, move along, and you'll be better off. As I was saying, sometimes people look at some stuff and they, I'm gonna holler at that. And when they holler at it, it turned out what was looking good didn't turn out so good for them. But anyway, guys, hey, I'm just sharing a little information, but I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanted to drop that information out there to you so that y'all can be aware at all times. Y'all take care. Stay tuned. I'll be back again with some more videos, more information to share with you. All right, bye for now. See ya.